Hey guys, I got a follow-up for the double feature like I did for the shorts. We got our Megan 2.0 review.
I'll make you a deal. You can kill Gemma, but don't touch Katie.
Megan.
Yes, so your review of Megan 2.0 or Megan 2, however you want to say it. So when I saw the first one, which I actually saw it after it came out of theaters, the first one, but so I wasn't super invested in that one, but then I saw it and I actually enjoyed it a lot. I had a lot of pop culture stuff afterwards, but it's a fun. The first one was a fun horror comedy, some cool comedic elements. I thought Allison Williams was great in the first one, and Jenna Davis as Megan in the first movie, especially the voice, was just terrific. And that first movie was a surprise for me. I mean, it was a lot of fun, a cool new attempt at the whole AI thing, as far as AI taking over. And going into this movie, again, I wasn't really that excited. I was like, the first one was really fun, but I'm not like losing my mind over having to see a sequel. And again, I'm pleasantly surprised. I know this one's not been as, loved. It hasn't been as loved as like the first one was, but I still think there's a lot of fun in this movie. It takes kind of that T2 approach where she is helping Allison Williams' character Gemma and Violet DeGraux's character Katie, and I was like, okay, we've seen it before, but hey, I'm all for it. Let's see how they roll it out. Obviously, T2 is not really a comedy as much. There's some comedic elements, but there's not a comedy as much. They definitely go for a bit more comedy in this one, but it is an action comedy. There's a lot of cool fighting going on, especially towards the end of the movie. I appreciated that. I don't think the jokes land as well for this movie, but I'll get to that in a moment. But I still think there's so much fun to be had in this movie. You just go and see it, kind of turn off your brain for certain parts. I think Jenna Davis as Megan's voice is great again. Like that to me is almost like an iconic voice. It kind of stays with you. I mean, not as iconic as a Brad Dourif or Chucky, but like still a standout. It'd be interesting to see if she gets more voice work, more work in general. But definitely a standout voice-wise. Allison Williams is great again. I think there's a lot of endearing moments in this movie, and I think Allison Williams does a great job with those, especially. But also, Jenna Davis does a great job. And then Violet DeGraw also comes back as Katie. I thought was really good in the film. But yeah, I mean the movie, like I said, I'll get into it now. It has its issues. I don't think all the comedy works. There's some moments where I was like, that joke didn't work, that joke didn't work. But there was some comedy that I enjoyed. I really liked the back and forth between Gemma and Megan throughout the movie. I thought that really carried the movie at times. There's a lot of cool, endearing moments that I really appreciated. It got me rooting for the characters by the end of it, which is the point of the movie. So I had a lot of fun within this movie. I just think it's one of those, like, if you go in expecting some amazing movie from start to finish, I just think you're probably going in for the wrong movie. I mean, same for the first one, really. I definitely think the first one has an edge over this one, but I still think a lot of the same things you get from the first one you will get outside of the horror. There's not as much the horror. There's some like brutal moments, but there's not a ton of horror in this one like there was in the first one, which I totally get. After the first one, as Megan became kind of this pop culture character at that point, like you kind of sticking in the horror direction is kind of hard. I mean, that was even hard for when you had Chucky. I mean, they did it for a little bit, but eventually it became comedic because Chucky was such a beloved character. And I think it's the same thing for Megan here. Granted, this definitely has a lot of action, good action scenes, but yeah, like like I mentioned, biggest issues, some of the comedy doesn't work. A lot of cliched type moments. There's some characters that are pretty annoying in this movie. That I'm just was like, that's a choice, but sure. But I was able to get past it. But all in all, as far as the letter grade goes for this movie, I would probably give it. I'd probably give it a C plus, C plus in that range. Probably go C plus. Solid, fun movie. Nothing to write home about. But yeah, guys, that's been the review for Megan 2.0. Please subscribe, comment, all that stuff. There'll be more reviews coming. We have Jurassic World Rebirth coming. I'm super excited by that. And we'll see if that movie delivers or not. I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan. But it's been up and down. The last movie, Dominion, was not good at all, so I'm definitely nervous, but we'll see where this one goes. But I'll see you next, guys. See you in the next review.